A blast from the past, all the way back to 1989 when the Volvo Ocean Race was called the Whitbread Round the World Race. Geordie Domenic, one of the crew on board Fortuna Extra Lights, was swept overboard in the Southern Ocean, but luckily the crew managed to locate him and pull him back on board. Who was the navigator? Juan Villa, now at the moment out there sailing on board Mafre. Well, we put the two of them back together and gave them a chance to reignite and relive some of the drama that they experienced all those many years ago. Well, we've got plenty coming up for you as well. But of course, there's a race going on right now, and there's very crucial time. So let's go straight to the virtual eye and see how the racing is unfolding. We are sailing down into the Southern Ocean, and there is a lot of weather waiting for the teams. We've been skirting the Brazilian coast, trying to find the best way round the St. Helena High. But in the last 10 hours, the fleet have started to turn much more directly towards Cape Town. Axonabel to the north, but look, Team Brunel and Vestas 11th Hour Racing jibing off and trying to find a little bit more breeze down towards the south as they line themselves up into that final bit into Cape Town. Which way is going to pay? What is the plan here for the teams? Well, there's a little bit of a split in the feet. Basically, we've got Axonabel sailing very close to the light wind pressure. They're going to get a better angle, but much less wind speed. We've got Dongfeng Race Team, much safer line at the moment, staying in the high pressure. But we've got Team Brunel, Vestas 11th Hour Racing, jibing and taking the long route round. Which one is going to be better on that final leg into Cape Town? Well, that is the big question. It's all about how you set yourself up around this big high pressure. Let's have a look at some of the numbers that are coming off the racetrack to try and work out who has got themselves into the right position. This is a comparison now between Team Axonabel and Mafre, the Spanish team. And if you look at the distance sailed over the last 24 hours, not a lot of difference there. Average speed over 24 hours, again, not a lot of difference, but the distance sailed, Axonabel have been absolutely flying on that northerly course, and velocity made good, Axonabel just sailing a little bit more efficiently towards Cape Town. Well, as I said, we've got Juan Villa, the navigator, out there at the moment on board Mafre, and with so much going on the racetrack right now, when are you going to jibe? Where is the best pressure? I asked him how crucial the next 24 hours are going to be.
I think they're going to set up the strategies and the long-term strategies for this leg. So whoever's pushing further south, we know that he will be going for a southern option, and whoever jives back to port, jives to starboard and jives back to port quicker, then we know they'll be just going for more of a northern option. So it's gonna pretty much set up, probably not the first 24 hours, but right after a day. So it's more like I'd say more like the next day.
Have you guys within your team discussed using stealth mode at all?
Yes, we have. And we don't know where to use it now or later on during the race. So we have discussed it, but we still haven't made a decision yet.
Do you have any tricks up your sleeve to try and disrupt the French team at the front at the moment?
Well, there's a lot of opportunities, I think, in the Southern Atlantic. And there will be opportunities all the way to Cape Town. So yeah, we're working on that to see, to try to use our opportunities the best, and try to find passing lanes. Otherwise, these boats, as we know, if we follow, it's very hard to pass. But it looks like even the approach to Cape Town could be tricky with a sort of a ridge of high pressure that we need to cross. So anything can happen in the whole fleet in general till the end. So very difficult Southern Ocean leg.
Now that the dust has settled a little bit, what's your view on what Team Axonabel have done and how they've set themselves up on this high pressure?
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously all concentrating with ourselves. We just monitor the other ones, and obviously he's tried to find his opportunity as well to come back ahead of the race. And as we know, I mean, weather is a weather forecast is changing. So at the moment, I'd say we're very happy with our position, but it's definitely there's definitely still an option that is up there and it's still open.
Juan, thank you so much. Good luck. We wait with bated breath to see when it is that you guys are going to put your jibe in over the next few days. See you in Cape Town.
Thank you. See you in Cape Town.
Juan Villa talking about the current race, but as I mentioned at the top of the show, 28 years ago, he was part of an incredible story out on the seas in leg 2 when Jordi Domenic was swept overboard and Juan Villa, acting as navigator, managed to pull him back to safety. We put the two together, but to give it some idea of the context and the incredible emotions involved, just take a look at how the news reported the incident.
Los 13 tripulantes del Fortuna. Esta mañana nos han despertado los gritos desesperados de Rafa. Todo el mundo a cubierta, hombre al agua. Al salir veo a todos correr como locos arriba y abajo gritando histéricos. Como médico sé las pocas posibilidades que tenemos de rescatarle con vida y no me cabe en la cabeza que uno de nosotros tenga que morir aquí. Yo oigo a Joan Vila que desde el interior grita que ha captado la señal de su radiobaliza de emergencia.
Se fue la escota, me dio justo en la cara, les caí al agua. Enseguida disparé la radiobaliza, enseguida saltó la alarma en el barco. No perdí el barco en ningún momento de vista, me hinché el chaleco salvavidas porque si no me iba hacia abajo. Y bueno, al cabo de 16, 17 minutos me encontraron, me rescataron y aquí estoy.
Hola Jordi, ¿cómo estás? Encantado de hablar contigo. ¿Qué tal todo por ahí?
Por aquí estamos bien, tenemos casi el mismo tiempo que vosotros.
Bueno, ¿te acuerdas cuando estabas en el Fortuna y te caíste al agua? Que me imagino que esto es el motivo de nuestra conversación aquí. Y nada, un poco recordar esto. Yo me acuerdo que a bordo había bastante tensión, bastante adrenalina.
Me acuerdo del momento en que me caí y todo. Estáis ya casi más o menos llegando, bueno, llegando no, todavía os queda un poco al punto donde yo me caí. Ya ahora en estos momentos no se baja tanto, yo fue el 50 Sur y vamos, en estos momentos vosotros estáis más altos. Pero bueno, fue un día muy especial para mí y creo que para vosotros también, porque no se rescata un hombre con vida así como así del Índico Sur, ¿no?
Sí, bueno, a bordo ya te puedes imaginar cómo fue y lo que me sorprendió es tu actitud de calma cuando te vimos y nos acercamos hacia lo calmado que estabas y lo tranquilo que estabas. Parece que fuera una cosa que hubieras hecho habitualmente, que no tenías ningún tipo de presión, mientras todos a bordo estábamos casi bueno, con los nervios a flor de punta y con bastante tensión y bastante estrés, ¿no?
Bueno, no es una maniobra que ensayemos todos los días, pero bueno, creo que salió bien. Mi obligación era aguantar, porque ya sabíamos todos que eran 5 minutos en esa temperatura del agua. Y lo que realmente fue excepcional fue que un barco navegando casi a 20 nudos de velocidad con 2 speeds arriba pudiera rescatar un hombre al agua en 17 minutos. Creo que hay mucho más mérito por vuestra parte que por mi parte. Lo mío era muy simple, aguantar.
Sí, no, pero bueno, también tú tenías tu mérito de llevar todo el equipo a bordo y de utilizarlo bien en su momento adecuado y de tener todo chaleco, todo controlado, todo bien y bueno, y hacer tu labor para un poco facilitarnos el recuperarte, incluso bueno, activar la radiobaliza, activar todo lo que podías para poder localizarte. Muchas gracias, Jordi, un fuerte abrazo.
Gracias igualmente, Joan, un fuerte abrazo.
Right, well, if you were watching the show yesterday, you'll know that we've got a little bit of a competition for you. The jacket that I'm sporting now, well, not this precise one, but one in your size, Musto have very kindly donated one to our competition winner. What we were asking for is some photos of you playing the virtual regatta game. These are some of the images that you've already sent through. These are some of the ones that we like right now. Remember, what we want is we want to see the game, we want to see yourself and make us laugh. We're all the way over here in race headquarters. We don't have a lot of windows in this studio. Show us what's going on in the outside world and show us just how crazy you guys are for the race. If you're not playing, join in. We're all there at the game as well. And of course, the sailors, they're playing the game for real, and we are getting ever nearer to Cape Town and concluding leg 2. We will be back tomorrow. We've got no quick fix in the morning, but another in-depth show at 1300 UTC. See you then.